Hey everyone. It's been a little while since we've sent out an update like this, but I'm here with David and we'd like to update you on some of the things that are going on with TCM and specifically how you all can be praying for the ministry. Some of the specific questions we're getting from people are specific to House Edelweiss. How are things going there and how are things during this time of a pandemic? So David, would you talk a little bit about
Sure.
how things are at House Edelweiss?
Thanks, Tom. Over the last 18 months, life throughout the world for everyone seems to have been much, much different than what we've been used to. And at House Edelweiss, it's been very quiet. But that's about to change. In fact, next week at the house, we will have what we call the doctoral colloquium, where we bring in graduates of TCM who are working towards their doctoral degrees at various Christian universities. And they will meet with their professors, and those professors will help mentor them and help them with their doctoral work. And it's a great opportunity for mentoring to take place. We'll also have a faculty meeting on campus next week. We're excited about that. And we've got some volunteers from the United States that are heading over. In fact, they're leaving today to head over to help serve the doctoral students as well as the faculty. We've got some other events that are coming up in the fall. We've got a couple of prayer retreats that are going to take place where we will bring in students and graduates from Europe who will gather on the House Edelweiss campus to have a 3-4 day prayer retreat. And we're really excited about that.
You know, it's interesting during this time, something that's been really advantageous to our ministry and how God has led us to establish some infrastructure around the world is back in the early 90s, House Edelweiss was really the only place where a lot of this training happened. But we've slowly been adding different mentoring centers, starting in Eastern Europe and now in quite a few places of the world. And I tell people that, during the time of pandemic, it's a lot easier to get 12 Romanians together in Romania than it is to get like 120 people from 12 different countries to go to Austria. So even though we've decided to move the courses that are happening at House Edelweiss to 100% online, there's been quite a few other mentoring centers that have been able to have face-to-face sessions during this time. And it's interesting that one place at one time is different from another place at another time. Just a quick example, in Kenya, back in December, we were able to have face-to-face sessions. And in other places like the United States, and I think in Ukraine and a few others, where we still had to move them online. But yet things change, and there was a new spike in Kenya, then we had to transfer that course completely online. But then in America and a few other places, we were able to go back face-to-face. So one prayer request I would just ask of all of you is continue to pray for wisdom, not only for the TCM leadership, but also for all of our professors as they are trying to keep a nimble posture and even sometimes adjust on the fly to best meet the needs of all of our students and to keep this ministry running full force during this time. So thank you for your prayers for that.
We also are grateful for your continuing support. We're grateful for that. It's what makes this possible. And we appreciate your teamwork.